Football fanatics, welcome to a pivotal championship showdown. Tonight, under the floodlights, Millwall hosts Watford in a Monday night clash brimming with intrigue. Will the Den remain an impenetrable fortress against the Hornets, or can Watford finally unclip their wings on the road? We've unearthed unexpected scoring patterns, game-changing injury reports, and tactical revelations that could sway the entire 90 minutes. Stay tuned. This fixture promises a captivating encounter with real betting potential. Picture this: Millwall, likely in a classic 4-4-2, a formation built for rugged battles. They dominate the skies and cling to leads like a lifeline. Yet, their Achilles heel? Holding onto the ball and converting those crucial chances. Does this suggest a blueprint for direct, no-nonsense football? Across the pitch, Watford might deploy a 3-5-2, aiming to flood the midfield. Their prowess shines in dead ball situations and incisive through balls, carving open defenses. But here's the vulnerability: they often crumble against long-range efforts and set pieces. This isn't just a game, it's a tactical chess match, hinting at where the value might lie in individual team performance. Now, let's talk about the personnel battlefield, as player availability often dictates the flow of a match. Millwall faces a genuine challenge, with a staggering 7 key players out, including vital cogs in midfield and a stalwart defender. How will their depth hold up under such pressure? Yet, there's a glimmer of hope. Raees Bangura-Williams, fresh off an impactful cameo, could earn a starting berth. For Watford, the news is far more encouraging. Imran Louza, their midfield maestro, makes a triumphant return from suspension. His presence could be a true game-changer, injecting creativity and control. However, they're not entirely unscathed, still missing 3 contributors, notably Giorgi Chakvetadze. These absences and returns are not just footnotes, they're pivotal factors for any informed wager. Diving into the league table reveals 2 teams desperate for points. Millwall resides in a mid-table 16th spot, accumulating 7 points from 5 encounters. But here's the glaring concern for home fans and bettors: at the Den, they are yet to secure a single victory, conceding a worrying 5 goals. Contrast this with Watford, languishing near the foot of the table in 21st, with a mere 5 points. What's even more alarming for the Hornets? They're still searching for their maiden away win this campaign. While Millwall registers approximately 1 goal per game, Watford slightly edges them offensively. Both defenses, however, appear equally porous. Keep an eye on card markets, as Millwall tends to pick up more bookings, a consistent trend worth noting. Millwall's recent performance tapestry is certainly a mixed one, displaying an even split of victories, draws, and defeats across their last 6 outings. A consistent trend emerging? They've rarely breached the 2-goal mark in any of these encounters, suggesting a struggle for prolific scoring. Their most recent 2 fixtures ended in stalemates, including a 1-1 draw against Charlton. But it's their home form that truly raises eyebrows. Recent losses to Wrexham and Middlesbrough, where they shipped 2 and 3 goals respectively, paint a picture of defensive frailty at the Denver. For total goals markets, this consistent underperformance in front of goal could be a key indicator. Watford's recent run, by contrast, is a source of genuine concern for their faithful. Out of their last 6 matches, they've managed to secure only a solitary victory, accompanied by 2 draws and 3 defeats. A significant struggle for them has been consistently finding the back of the net, failing to ignite their attack with any regularity. Their away record is particularly bleak, marked by a 1-1 draw at Swansea and a narrow 1-0 loss to Charlton. This paints a clear picture of a side that struggles immensely to penetrate opposition defenses and clinch crucial points on their travels. Could this persistent lack of firepower make the undermarket an attractive proposition? Let's cross-reference their recent stats for a clearer picture. While Millwall registers marginally fewer goals overall, their defensive record mirrors Watford's. Crucially, Millwall's home defense appears significantly more porous, shipping roughly 2 goals per match in recent outings. Conversely, Watford's struggles to score away from home are stark, managing a paltry half a goal on average. When it comes to overall victories, Millwall boasts a superior win percentage in their last few games compared to the Hornets. This suggests that while both teams have issues, Millwall's home vulnerability might be offset by Watford's blunt attack, setting up a cautious affair that could lean towards fewer goals. And this is where the plot truly thickens. The historical head-to-head record between these two sides tells a compelling story of Millwall dominance. In their last 6 encounters, the Lions have roared victorious in 4 of them, leaving Watford with just a single triumph. Millwall's attack has been particularly potent, consistently netting an average of 2 goals per game against the Hornets. Watford, on the other hand, struggles to find the net, managing only half that amount. An intriguing pattern for savvy bettors, Millwall has frequently held a lead at the halftime whistle in these past clashes. This historical mastery isn't just a statistic, it could be a significant psychological advantage for the home side. Drilling down into the head-to-head goal specifics, Millwall's offensive superiority becomes even clearer. They've netted twice as many goals against Watford in recent clashes, a resounding 12 to Watford's 6. Furthermore, Millwall has proven stingier at the back, conceding fewer goals to the Hornets. But here's a crucial insight for those looking for early value. Millwall boasts a formidable scoring record in the first half when playing Watford at home. This could signal a rapid start and early pressure from the Lions. Watford, conversely, finds it incredibly challenging to penetrate Millwall's defense, both overall and especially in the opening 45 minutes. This historical trend points to potential underbets for Watford's team total. Now, let's consider height, a crucial element for set-piece specialists and penalty box dominance. Watford's defenders and forwards possess a distinct height advantage over Millwall's, with their backline boasting a commanding 53-centimeter average edge. This immediately flags Watford as a formidable aerial threat in both attacking and defensive scenarios. Millwall's goalkeeper, while slightly taller, might face an onslaught from crosses and long balls. Will Watford's aerial superiority translate into goals from corners and free kicks? This consistent physical mismatch could be a goldmine for those exploring corner bets or specific player header markets. Age, often a silent storyteller, offers fascinating insights here. Millwall fields a slightly more seasoned backline and midfield, with an average age in the mid-20s. Their attacking force, however, skews younger, typically in their early 20s. Watford presents a different profile. Their defense and attack are notably youthful, averaging around 23 and just 20 years respectively. Yet, their midfield is the engine room of experience, with an average age approaching 30. This contrast suggests Watford will lean heavily on those seasoned central figures to dictate tempo and control the midfield battle, potentially a key area for in-play betting on possession. Diving into player ratings, we uncover some intriguing positional strengths and weaknesses. Watford's defensive unit appears marginally stronger on paper than Millwall's, suggesting a slight advantage at the back. However, the scales tip in Millwall's favor when it comes to their attacking line, whose forwards boast slightly higher individual ratings. The most striking differential lies between the sticks. Watford's goalkeeper commands a significantly higher rating, by 0.6 of a point, potentially making a crucial difference in shot stopping. Millwall's midfield also edges out Watford's in average rating, setting the stage for a compelling battle in the engine room. These rating disparities hint at where the key individual matchups will occur, influencing player performance and potentially decisive moments. Let's shine a spotlight on the potential difference makers. For Millwall, Jake Cooper stands as an undisputed colossus in aerial duels, a vital asset at both ends of the pitch. Luke Cundle and Raees Bangura-Williams emerge as their leading goal threats, each having found the net once this season. The creative spark often comes from Tristan Krama and Mihailo Ivanovic, who lead the team in assists and man-of-the-match accolades. Shifting to Watford, Nestri Irankunda and Luka Jeremgard are the Hornets' sharpest stingers, both boasting 2 goals to their name. Irankunda, with 2 man-of-the-match awards, is clearly their standout performer. Up against Cooper, Matty Pollock is Watford's own aerial powerhouse. These individual talents could be worth tracking in goal scorer or assist markets. Now, let's navigate the darker side of player statistics, which can offer unique betting opportunities. For Millwall, Tristan Krama has proven to be a magnet for bookings, collecting the most yellow cards. Billy Mitchell, meanwhile, consistently commits the most fouls per game, a tendency that could offer Watford dangerous set-piece chances. Over at Watford, Hector Kiprianou and Kwadwo Ba lead the disciplinary charts in yellow cards, while Imran Louza has already seen red this season, highlighting a potential for heated moments. Furthermore, Luka Jeremgard's frequent offside calls could stifle promising attacks. These disciplinary trends and tactical missteps are vital to consider for card markets or even free-kick opportunities. Timing is everything, and seasonal goal patterns reveal some fascinating trends. Millwall appears to find their scoring sweet spot in the dying embers of a game, with 2 crucial goals arriving in the final 10 minutes, plus stoppage time. They are, however, notably quiet in the opening 30 minutes, rarely troubling the score sheet early on. Conversely, their most significant vulnerability window is just after the halftime interval, conceding frequently between the 45th and 60th minutes. Watford displays a more balanced spread of goals throughout the match, yet they too show a susceptibility to conceding shortly after the break. For those eyeing next goal or specific 15-minute markets, the period immediately following halftime could be particularly volatile. Finally, let's wrap up with what the goal totals are consistently telling us this season. Millwall has seen fewer than 2.5 goals in a solid 60% of their matches. What's more, every single one of their games so far has concluded with fewer than 3.5 goals, a remarkable pattern of low-scoring encounters. Watford echoes this sentiment, with 60% of their fixtures also staying under the 2.5 goal mark. This overwhelming statistical evidence paints a clear picture. We are looking at a highly probable low-scoring affair. For those exploring the totals market, placing a wager on under 2.5 goals, or even cautiously considering under 3.5, appears to be a robust, data-backed strategy.